we are going live. I'm live. Woo! Hello, world. Welcome to the Geekfort. It's a little bright today. Best time of the day to have natural lighting help you with your set. Probably one day I'll move the set around and we'll go somewhere where there's maybe like other kinds of lights. Let's see who joins us today and wants to play some Mad Libs. We got Mad Libs. Lots of Mad Libs to play. Wow, it's really bright. You can sort of see it in my, it's reflecting off my picture there. I see one person here in the stream with me. I don't know who that is, but hopefully there's a second person. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. Anyone want to play some Mad Libs today? Hi, Marie. Welcome aboard. We'll wait and see if anyone else joins us, and if they do, then we'll play some. We'll figure out what Mad Libs to play. Okay. Just closing out my iPad. I was on TikTok. Yes, I am on TikTok now. It's the second time I've been on TikTok. Most of my TikToks have been duets so far. I did one that was a duet with someone who found this weird filter that makes you look like a cat, like big, huge cat face. If you haven't seen it or if you're not on TikTok, I'll probably repost it to my Instagram stories so people can see it there. So anyway, how are you doing, Marie? What's been going on with you? I saw you made a fun little video of your cosplay characters doing cleaning. That was fun to watch. I did have to update the link in some of my stuff. So if people aren't following me, they have to look it up in my links. That was fun to do a lot of work. But it looked like it was a lot of work. It was probably, how long did it take you to make that video, Marie? That was an interesting one. 2 more people have joined us. Hello, people out there. Why don't you say hi in the chat so we know who you are? Don't be afraid. I won't bite. I'll bite these. Arr, but I won't bite you. Hi, Tanya. So, since there's 3 of you here, I'm going to give you guys a choice of which Mad Libs we'll play first today. So we have the Star Wars Mad Libs, we have the DC Comics Mad Libs, we have the Avengers Mad Libs, and then we have the Star Trek Mad Libs. So let's vote. Which one do you guys want to do first today? I feel like just silence as I wait for answers. I hope everyone's had a good week. I've had a pretty interesting week. It was an adventure. Been up and down, sleeping. Even though I'm working, I seem to have troubles with my sleep schedule. I still end up like either staying up too late or not getting up in time, even though I sleep enough. So it's weird. Even though I actually go to a job and actually work at one. Okay, I got 1 vote for DC. So anyone else want to vote on what Mad Libs will do? Good. No, you have to make a decision, Tanya. You have to decide for me. I don't want to make the decision because I do want to play one of them, each of them at once, but I want to know which one should we start with. So, who wants to help? Who wants to give? All right. All right, Trek. Okay, so we have 1 Trek, 1 DC. There's a 3rd person I see on my list of people that are watching. Unless that's supposed to be me. No, I don't think that's me. But they're not talking, and that's okay. They don't have to talk if they want to. All right. Well, if it's DC and Trek, let's do this. I'm going to hold them up. I'm going to close my eyes, and whichever one drops in front of me is the one we're going to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Star Trek dropped first. I felt like the Star Trek dropped first. Okay, let's see here. So how's this game going to work if you're new? Hey, Nate! We're going to be doing Star Trek Mad Libs, Nate. So the rules again, just in case you forgot, are I will be asking you to give me a adjective, an adverb, a noun, a verb, a place, an exclamation, a silly word, or a number, color, animal, or part of the body. And these may or may not be plural. And so what will happen is I will ask you guys for one of those, and then whoever gives me the answer first in the chat will be the one that I put in here. Okay? So, I'm gonna get comfy. Are you guys comfy? I'm comfy now. Okay, so here we go. The first word I need is an adjective. I need an adjective. Oh, my drink is too far away. Oh. Oh, thank you. I love my fort today too. I want to get some more fabrics. Bloaty. Hi, Becky. Bloaty. The first word we have is bloaty. So the first word was bloaty. Now I need a place. I like my fort today too. I want to eventually get some more like fabrics like this to drape along here maybe, or I might switch it up and do a whole different setup in a different part of my house. But I like right now because I'm using the outside lighting for my light source, which is great. I love it the most. A place. Orlando. Ooh, Orlando's a good one. I got to go, speaking of Orlando, I got to go to Walt Disney World for the first time ever in December, and it was so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much. It was the greatest day ever. Or week, I should say. It wasn't just a day. That is the Phoenix, and she's a character from the Marvel Comics. There was a movie they made recently called The Dark Phoenix Saga, X-Men Dark Phoenix, and it's based on the character, and this is someone made this shirt. It's a guy on Twitter. I can't remember his Twitter handle, but if I do, I'll put a link in the description. You guys can find it there. Okay, so the next word I need is a noun. Anyone got a noun for me? It is. Yes, you're right. It is it's the Phoenix, Jean Grey, and then her powers manifest as a phoenix around her. So it's a double phoenix, I guess. Grass. Marie with the first word noun is grass. Okay, now I need a verb. Hi, Portland Ball. That's your noun. I need a verb. Pooping. Poop is not a verb, is it? I don't think poop's a verb. Ugly. That's more descriptive. That's more like an adjective. I need a verb. It's an action word. Dancing. Dancing is a verb. But guess what? The next word was an adjective, so I'm going to use yours, Tanya. Can you guys hear that? I had the door open, so someone's decided to like make their muffler all fancy and annoying. So I don't know if that is. Well, I'm using it as an. I'll use that eventually. Well, I need a plural noun. Yes, I am having fun. We just started, Paul. We just got started. We've only been doing it for 9 minutes. Let's see. So I need a plural noun. Nate, if you're pooping right now, we did not need to know that you're pooping right now. And if you're not, that's still funny. I just made it funnier. Tables. Thank you, Marie. Tables. Now I just need a noun, a non-plural noun. Oh, just so you know, if you're just joining us, we're playing Star Trek Mad Libs right now. So I'm just gathering all the words from you guys. So whoever to give me the first word gets it in there, and then we'll read it off when it's done. So I need an adjective. I know you were only making an example, Nate. So I need an adjective. Purple. I like purple. So now, oh wait, did I do that wrong? Just did that wrong. So I needed a noun. So the noun we're going to use is apple, and then purple is the adjective we're going to use. Sorry about that. I got confused on what I was doing. Then I need, I'm sure you will. Hey, you know what, Nate? We all need to poop sometimes. That's like something like, it's like a weird proverb or wisdom. Okay, so now I need another noun. So I need another noun. Second cup of coffee. Whew, I'm on my first thing of caffeine. I'm having Mio. It's an orange flavored Mio. I forget the name of it, but it's a caffeine additive you put in water. So there's no sugars or any other kind of preservatives or any kind of stuff like that. I like it. Okay, so Tanya came in with the next noun, and that's tire. And now I need another adjective. There's a lot of nouns and adjectives in this one. Another adjective. Woo! 5 cups of coffee, Becky. Welcome, Liz. Caffeinated. That is an adjective that has to do with actual conversation we're having right now. That was good. I like that, Liz. I hope your hair is nice and pretty now, and I'm sure Iskra, your kitty, probably is making sure it smells nice too, right? Okay, so now I need a noun. I need a noun from you guys. If you want to know what we're doing, we're playing Star Trek Mad Libs. Whipped coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, Becky. I'm not too interested in trying it, and it looks creepy. It looks it just looks creepy as it is. Like I wouldn't want to drink it anyway because it just looks this creepy looking. At the pictures I've seen of it, just no, thank you. Boat. Boat. Now I need a plural noun. A plural noun. Uh-oh. Looks like I might need to vacuum again. I might need to vacuum. Being this low to the ground, I can see the carpet. Yeah, it does look like peanut butter, Marie. You're right. It does look like peanut butter. Chips. Chips. That reminds me of a TV show from the 80s called Chips. Yeah, I'm not a big coffee drinker. I've never really liked coffee. I think in my entire life, I've maybe had 20 cups of coffee in my entire life. And most of that was probably when I worked at Starbucks for a little bit. I worked at Starbucks. Yes, I did not drink coffee, and I worked at Starbucks. I worked for Starbucks for a year and a half. And I didn't like drinking coffee, and I was around all the time. And people thought I was weird because I was so energized. I just got my energy in different ways. So I was awake. And I was there early in the morning, too. I would get there between 4 and 5 in the morning. All right. The next one is asking for a person in the room. So I'm picking this one, and I'm picking one of you from this list. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going to go with Paul. All right. Next is noun. I need a noun. You know, a lot of people use coffee to stay awake in lectures. I made the mistake one semester of having a class right after having lunch, and I didn't drink and eat anything with caffeine or energy in it, and I fell asleep in that class, and I got a horrible grade, and I was probably snoring and everything, and it was pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. Okay, a noun. I got bubble gum. Hey, Chad, welcome aboard. Yeah, and you know, I only recently found out that I am type 2 diabetic, and maybe I was type 2 diabetic then and I didn't know, and that's part of the reason I was falling asleep was I was eating things that were bad for me and making me sleepy. But that's another story. All right, so if you just joined us, we're playing Star Trek Mad Libs, and right now I need someone to give me an adjective. So the first person, first person to write an adjective in the chat. It's the adjective I'll use. Maybe I should start drinking some caffeine earlier, or maybe I should stop before I get too explosive. Let's see. Well, the next one is also an adjective. So the next person that gave me an adjective is Liz, and she gave us garish. That would be bad, Becky. That sounds horrible. All right. I need a verb now. Anyone got a verb for me? Da, 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 da. So besides Mad Libs today, I have two other things we're going to do. I've got a comic book haul I got in the mail. I'm going to open that for you guys, and then I was going to talk to you about some of my games, my board games. Okay, baking. All right, last but not least, I need a noun. One more noun. Bake or baking, it still works. It's still a verb. Last but not least, one last noun. Who wants to give me a noun? Hairspray. All right, so that's all the words. Are you guys ready to hear me read this to you guys? The child. Chad. The child. Okay, here is the story we've created. The title is The Kobayashi Maru. The most bloaty challenge you will encounter in your training at Starfleet Orlando is the Kobayashi Maru. This grass will test your ability to dance under pressure and make ugly decisions. All tables who want to be in command must take this dreaded apple. The purple vessel, the Kobayashi Maru, is stranded in a Klingon neutral tire. Cadets must decide whether to leave the caffeinated civilians to certain death or attempt to rescue, which would endanger their own boat and the lives of all crew members. Either way, everyone ends up blown to chips. The only person to ever defeat the Kobayashi Maru was Paul, who reprogrammed the bubble gum so that the test could be beaten. Many consider this solution to be explosive, but that cadet received a commendation from Garish for garish thinking. Most cadets baking the Kobayashi Maru. How would you do this in no-win hairspray? The garish thinking of Paul to beat the Kobayashi Maru. All you need is some bubble gum, I guess. All right. Okay, so here's our next choices. I'm going to give you two choices. We can either play Mad Libs DC Comics, or I can open this. This is what I was talking about, the comic books I got in the mail. So I can either open this, we could play another Mad Libs. Which do you guys want to do first? You tell me. Voting commences now in the chat. This has comic books and stuff in it. This requires me to ask you more questions. We'll do this eventually. This will be next, either way. But do you want me to open this first? Or do this? Or do this, and then open this? Or open this and do this? I've got 2 votes. Open the mail or do the mystery? 3 votes for open the mail. There's 7 of you. That's about half. If half of a person, that's 4. So that's more than half the people in the chat who are alive with me. That's 4. Mail. Okay, that's enough. We got it. Here we go. All right, so just so you guys know what this is, there's another YouTuber, content creator named Comic Tom. He has some podcasting and some videos he makes, and he posts them on YouTube and Instagram and everything like that. And he and his friend, who runs a comic book shop in the area called Mill Geek Comics, decided, I do have a quorum. Ooh, someone knows Robert's Rules of Order. And he and this guy who run a comic book shop that they would help people expand their comic book collections by giving them rare and fun new things and rare old things, and then put some pictures in there. And they've gotten so many fun things. So let's see what we get. So when I first open it, it's in a bag. So the coolest thing is it comes in this box, but then it's in another box when it's mailed to you. So it's mailed in a UPS box or USPS box, but in this box. And then it's this, which is great. All right, let's see what we can see. I'm just going to pull one thing out at a time. Last time I pulled it all out, and I was like, whoa, I'm seeing things too early. This is freaking me out. Here we go. Let's see what the first one is. Oh, The Batman Who Laughs #1 by Snyder, Jock, and Baron. Ooh. And this is an alternate cover. You can see, oh, the lighting. My lovely lighting. My lovely outside lighting. So this is the first one. It's called The Batman Who Laughs. It's based on a recent crossover series called Batman Metal. It's a character who's sort of like Batman crossed with Joker. It's the first issue of that, so that's cool. Okay, let's see what the next thing is. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool little comic by, do you guys know who the artist is? This artist look familiar to you? This is Mike Mignola. He's the creator of Hellboy. Hellboy, who knows who Hellboy is? Raise your hands in the comments. Put a hand up in the comments, an emoji hand up in the comments. Hellboy is a really cool character, and this is a comic book exclusive, #1 of his newest creation called Gut Ghost. I have no idea what it's about, but something to read. So 2 books. This time I got 2 books I don't own and would be interested in reading. So this is really cool. That's what I love about this. Okay, let's see what the next thing is. It's The Walking Dead. What issue is this? Number 138. I'm not a big zombie fan. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this comic book because I'm not into zombies. And yes, a lot of people tell me, oh, but Joel, it's not about zombies. It's about humans and drama and just the survival of the fit. And I'm never been a fan of this. So this I might give to someone. You know, I haven't done a giveaway in a while. And I have some stuff I'd be interested in giving away to people. So we're going to put that over here as a possible giveaway. What do you guys think? Does that sound like a cool idea? Okay, let's see what's next here. There's some little things. I've grabbed some little things. See what they are. Oh, this is cute. Oh, wow. Oh, these are cool. It's 2 pictures, 2 art prints. They're small little ones. This one is Squirrel Girl. And it is by Rodrigo Yoshimiya. Probably destroyed that name. It's also a card that has information about the comic book, so I'm not going to really read the back. I almost started to read it. I didn't want to do that. So that's a cute little thing. So cute. Look, she's holding a little squirrel that's got a little bow on it. That is so cute. This one's really neat. I've always enjoyed this character. and I think he's a pretty interesting character. It's Spawn. I don't know who the artist is. I'd have to look at that card. But isn't that so cool? That is really neat. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. That was neat. All right, let's see what comes next. If you don't know what Spawn is, you should look it up. Todd McFarlane. He started it back in the early 90s, mid-90s. It's pretty cool. All right, next we have. Oh, I don't have this one. Oh, this is so cool. Yes. The Teen Titans Spotlights. These were made in the 80s. This one's by Marv Wolfman, who is one of the people who helped create, retcon, remake the Teen Titans to the Teen Titans we know nowadays. This is Starfire. It's one of the first solo stories. I think I had issue number 1 of this, and this is issue number 2. So that's awesome. Look how much it originally cost. 75 cents for this. That's how much comic books started. That's how much comic books cost back when I first started reading them. 75 cents. That's yay! I love these comic books. These are really good. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's a Venom variant cover. So it's Venom comic book, and it has Polaris from the X-Men on it. You know who Polaris is? She is the daughter of Magneto. She has powers like Magneto, and she also has green hair. And that's naturally green hair. So So this is Venom. This is actually her outfit and what she wore when she was a part of a team called X Factor. Oh, look how much it is nowadays for a comic book. Can you see? $3.99. Chad, what do you think? I know you think this is nice, right, Chad? Chad's a big Venom fan. He actually cosplays Venom. You should look him up online. Eshelman Leatherworks. It's pretty cool stuff. Last one. Oh, cool. I don't own any of these series. This is neat. Oh, this is Old Man Logan. So there was a storyline that was a short run, I think 5 or 6 issues, called Old Man Logan. It was like, what if all the superheroes on Earth were destroyed by the villains, and Logan was the only one that survived? And this is like a second series about Old Man Logan. It's pretty cool. So that's fun. Ooh, it's number 35. I didn't know when 35. It's gone that many issues? Wow, I didn't know it was that long running. Cool. I'm looking forward to reading that. So that was the comic book haul from Comic Tom 101's mystery mail call. Just to plug it, if you're interested in getting it, you can type Google mystery mail call or Comic Tom 101, and you can get information about how to get them. And what I'm going to do at the end of doing the stream, I'm going to put descriptions in the video below how to do that. Hey, Matt, welcome aboard. I just unboxed some comic books. I don't know if you saw me doing that. But anyway, if you're interested in getting it, it's about $30 a month. But you don't have to do it every month. You can stop or start whenever you want to. Yes, I think Craig does have all the Old Man Logan, Nate. I think he does. All right. So that was the comic book haul. And I said next we would be doing another Mad Libs, and we're going to do DC Comics Mad Libs. So here we go. DC Comics. Thanks for joining us, Matt. Everyone say hi to Matt. One of my buddies from SoCal. He's also a content creator. He makes some really cool videos about life. I'd say life. He makes some really cool videos about life. And he's just cool to hang out with and talk with about everything and anything. So Matt, what we're doing is we're playing Mad Libs DC Comics. So I don't think I need to go over the rules. I think everyone here knows what we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to need then is some words from you guys. So the first word is the name of a city. I need the name of a city. It's the first word I need. Whoever gives me a city name first. Ready. I'm ready. Ready to write. I'm going to make sure I write it clearly. Last week I wrote a word not so clearly, but luckily someone remembered what the word is. Baltimore. Ooh, Xanadu's a nice one too, but we're going to go with Baltimore because that's the first one that got in. Baltimore. All right. Next, I need a plural noun. A plural noun. While you guys think of those, I'm going to have a drink of water for caffeine. Fire! Roller skates. I'm going to put fires because that is a plural noun. Next, I need a last name. Can someone give me a last name? It can be real or made up. A last name. Ooh, I really need to. String is coming off one of the pieces of fabrics I have here. You guys don't know what this is? Williams? I'm going to go with Williams. I'm wearing a wreath. I made this wreath at my first live stream in the Geekfort. If you want to know how to make one, you can go there. But I'm going to make an actual separate video just on how to make one of these. It's got comic book fabric on it, but these are really simple to make. All right, so now I need an adjective. I'm laughing at all the different name choices you guys gave me. Those are awesome. Disney. Thanks. All right, so now I need an adjective. Something that describes somebody or something. Also, if you want to give this video a like and share it with others, let them know to join us maybe. I would love to see how many other people join us. Adjective. Short. Hey, look at that. I need another adjective. Who's got one more? Hawk? I don't know if hawk is an adjective. Hawk. Can that be an adjective? I don't know if that can be an adjective or not. Does anyone know if that's an adjective? I don't know if that is an adjective. Hey, Siri. Is hawk an adjective?
Okay. I found this on the web for is hawk an adjective. Check it out.
Hawkish. We've started a side conversation. Did you mean like hawk is in like you're hawking something, Tanya? Or is in like the bird? Because the bird is a noun. We'll say that there's another adjective later. We might use it if it means. Oh, you thought I said noun. I said adjective. Sorry. Anyway, we'll go with short. And then I need a verb. I don't have the window open. It's a little warm where I am. I don't know what is the weather like right now. Ooh, it's a warm 63 degrees in the Seattle area. What's the weather like where you guys are? Fanning. I do need another, actually I need two adjectives, or no, two verbs. Sorry, scratch that, rewind. So I have one verb, but I need another verb. So keep bringing in verbs. Okay, hot. Now I need a number. Number. Just one number. It's 62 degrees where you are, Marie, so it's not too far off, and it's a little cloudy out, but still bright, sunny. I mean, it's making enough light. I'm sure it is hot where you are, Matt. I mean, you do live in Southern California. 13. The first number I got was 13. Pi. That's a Greek word, Nate. I'm joking. I know you meant 3.14, blah, 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 blah. 13 degrees Celsius here today. Liz, I know you're in Canada, so I don't know what 13 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit. I'm going to guess it's cold. All right, now I need an adjective. 55. Okay, 55. I don't see why we all going to Celsius and meters and stuff like that, but that's a side question. We don't need to talk about that. So I need an adjective. An adjective. Dur, 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 dur. Dur, 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 dur. Are you saying it's warm, or are you giving me an adjective? I'm gonna adjust how I'm seated. Oh yes, that would require quick cut and paste skills. Warm is the adjective. Okay. Since you're the only one that said any adjective, that works. All right, so now I need a noun. Anyone want to give me a noun? Keep rubbing on this because it's dusty. It's been sitting somewhere unused and unplayed with. My poor board games. So a noun. I'm looking for a noun. House. House. Hey, look, we need some more nouns. So the next two people who gave me nouns, I'm going to use. So pie and bunny. Now I need a plural noun. So whoever wants to give me the next noun, whether it's plural or not, I will make it plural. House pie bunny. Sounds like a thing. At least a sentence. You did. Good job, Nate. Good job. Boxes. And next I need a verb. Who wants to give me a verb? Woo. I can join the circus. I'm the dude spinning the circle thing. Oh, sorry. Ow. So we're going to go with sweep for a verb, and then you need an adjective. I'm driving this car. I'm driving this Geekfort. Yeah, this is, this happens even when I'm not live. This is me. This is me. You have to accept me as I am. All right, soft. All right, last. Okay, I got it. I got the adjective is soft. And last but not least, I need a male name, a first person's name, a male first person name. Said that 3 different ways. First name, male first person. Hey, Joe, what do you know? Oh, I almost put a hole in my finger again. Joe. Okay, here we go. I got all the words from all of you. This one is called Punchline. The title of it is Punchline. Engelbert. Okay, here we go. The Riddler is back in Baltimore, and he's planning trouble. He sent us riddles as fires to his crimes. Commissioner Williams told Batman. The short crime fighter studied the Riddler's list. I wrote a word wrong, or not very well. I did it again. I even said I'm going to try and rate these better, and I didn't. Something words, but will never. Oh, I did it with 2 words. Ooh. Okay. All right, someone give me a new adjective. I need a new adjective. It's too. I can't read what it is. I ruined the Mad Lib. I ruined it. Sorry, guys. I am violent. I need a verb. Oh, that was the verb. I need an adjective too. Sloppy. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Where did I leave off? All right. The short crime fighter studied the Riddler's list. What knows sloppy words but will never violent? What will hot around the world but always stays in one spot? What starts with a P and ends with an E and has more than 13 letters? Batman thought for a moment and said, the answers are warm. A dictionary contains every house but doesn't speak. A postage pie stays glued to the box of a bunny. And the post office has many boxes. That's it. The Riddler's going to sweep the post office. Watch out. He's sweeping the post office. Commissioner Gordon cried, but Batman said, no, he plans to steal the soft postage stamp of dictionary writer Joe Webster from the Gotham City Library, where I'll be waiting for him. And off he goes. Cue the Batman music. Oh, thank you for helping me with that one. So, do you guys want me to talk about my board games? Or do you want me to do another Mad Libs? We have two choices of a Mad Libs. We can do a Star Wars or Avengers, or I can talk about board games. Which do you guys want to do now? Thanks for stopping by, Matt. It was nice to see you. Thanks for playing. So, everyone's going to get by to Matt, and then I need a choice. We're doing a Mad Libs, or do you guys want me to talk about board games? I have a lot of board games. These are only a quarter of my board games. Press to digitate. Press to digitate. That's not a choice, Nate. Games, Mad Lib. I have a choice for games, Mad Lib, and press to digitate. I don't have the ability to do magic, Nate. Sorry. More than 13. Oh, you're Nate took the time to figure out what the actual riddle was. That high five to you, Nate. Everyone give Nate a high five. That was so good. Oh, that was good. All right. We have two choices. We have two votes. One's for Mad Lib and one's for board games. Oh, goodness. You guys are too funny. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a picture of the live stream. So I can send it to everyone online. They can see what we're doing. Libs. Okay, we got 2 votes for Libs and 1 vote for games. Who wants to do what? I'm going to go on the gram real quick. Hey, people. I'm live on YouTube. See? Look, there I am, and look who's here. Look at all these people. Come join us. There's a link in my bio to join us. Hey, people. It was on my fingers. All right. So far, we have 2 for Libs, 2 votes for Libs, and 1 for Matt, and 1 for games. There's 6 of you here, so chime in. Tell me what you want to do. Do we want to play Mad Libs Or do you want me to talk about board games? Because we're eventually going to do both. I'm just letting you decide the order of what we do. If not, forever hold your peace. And then we'll do one of these. All right. This is the part that's hard. I should make a decision, shouldn't I? All right. We'll do Mad Libs. Let's go with Star Wars. We're going to do a Star Wars Mad Libs, and then we're going to talk about the board games. And I'm going to ask, and you guys can tell me what your favorite board games are, and I will tell you what my favorite ones are. Do it. I'm doing it. Okay. Make sure the pen is already opened, and I don't poke myself again. Okay. Here we go. Mad Libs it is. We're doing the Star Wars one. I need a plural noun. Who's got a plural noun to give me? I need something to. You know what would make it my writing much better? If I had some writing surface underneath what I was doing. So we're going to use this box as a writing surface. There we go. Okay. This is better. Rocks. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Already. See? Oh, I should have done that. You guys almost saw what it said. Horrible, Joel. All right, so the next thing I need is a verb. Who's got a verb for me? Anyone? Verb? Anyone? 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 Verb? I'm going to move that out of the way. I don't want to click on. I had to move the mouse out of the way. I didn't want to click on it by accident and maybe end the stream or something. That would have been bad. All right. I need a verb. Who's got a verb? Verb, verb, verb. Who's got the verb? Biking. Now, I need a plural noun. Plural noun. Pegs, pegs. And well, you know what? I need another plural noun, so we're going to go with fun guy. He's a real fun guy here. No? I'll just... Hey, look, I needed a plural noun. Anyone want to chime in with another noun? I just need one more plural noun. One more plural noun. Tacos. Tacos. I might have tacos for dinner, Marie. Thank you for your suggestion. I don't know. Tacos. Tacos. What's everyone's favorite kind of thing to put in a taco? Like, do you like fish tacos or beef tacos or Taco Bell tacos? Because Taco Bell tacos are their own thing. They are not regular homemade tacos. Yeah. I need a regular noun. Just a non-plural noun. A singular noun now. That's the next word. These are out busy today. At least one of them is. I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you guys hear the background noise coming from my window being open? Oh, shrimp tacos. Oh, chicken. There's a steak. Dun, dun, dun. You know what? You heard the siren? Okay. Because I've thought about adding like an actual like fancy like mic system thing. So well, that's the only thing that's really loud. Like the rest of the noise is not very loud. There's not really other big loud noises. But thank you for making sure. Because yeah, I thought about adding like a mic setup. I might do that if I change where I do this at. depending on my lighting system. I'm thinking about upgrading my lighting system. I asked for a noun, and I forgot to make sure everyone knew that because I asked a question after I asked what the noun was. We got lost. So I need a noun. Steak. The way Paul wrote that, steak. Chicken is the noun. Okay, make sure I wrote that correctly. Now I need an adjective. I need an adjective. Something, describe something or somebody. Nate. Scared. I almost messed up my E in that word. There we go. Now I need a plural noun. Do you guys like my setup here? My X-Men box? Have you guys seen these boxes before? Gutters! These are really cool boxes. They make them now. So they're short boxes for comic books. And they've put like a theme on them. So they've got themes for almost everything you can think of. They're pretty cool. They cost a bit more than the regular boxes, but the regular boxes are like $5. Not very much at all. But they're also pretty cool. Okay, so now I need a regular noun. Just a noun. Oh. Remember doing that in high school? Comic book! It looks like I need another noun, so I'm just going to use the next noun that came in, butter. And I need one more noun. So anyone else want to give me a noun? That was my cat clock impression. Waffle. Waffles. That's a good question. All right, people. Question. Waffles or pancakes? Waffles or pancakes? I myself love both. It all depends on my mood that moment in time. Waffles or pancakes? Someone's car is going waffles. Ooh. French. Whoa, Marie's throwing in the French toast. Oh my goodness, the wild card. French toast. Whoa, waffle cakes. I saw a video someone made. They posted. I forget where it was online. They took and made a pancake. Then put the pancake in a waffle maker. Put dough for the waffle maker in the waffle. Put dough to make a waffle in the waffle maker with the pancake. Then took the pancake waffle, put it back in a pan, and put more pancake on it. So it was like pancake waffle pancake. Oh, Tanya with the crepes. Whoa, we're getting crazy here. They went from the simple pancake waffle discussion to crepes and French toast. Woo! Soon someone's gonna say something like beignets or something. I said it. I said beignets. Oh no. That's just it. That's it. I'm done. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming. No, just kidding. Make waffle cakes and wrap them in crepes. With a side of French toast. Blintzes. Oh no. Nate brought out the blintzes. Oh, he brought out the big guns. You know, blintzes are essentially a crepe that's wrapped up and has something in it. Isn't that what blintzes are? That's my question for y'all. Blintzes. Are they just crepes wrapped up with stuff in them? All right, so now I need a verb. Back to the Mad Lib. Verb ending in ing. Who's got a verb ending in ing? Verb ending in ing. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, guys, if you haven't done it yet, while we're at it, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you can, share this with other people. Let them know what's going on right now. Farting! You know, it seems every week, whenever we do this, the word fart ends up in one of these Mad Libs. And you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I know you're all here for it because we're using it. Now I need a noun. Who's got another noun for me? Oh, a blintz is basically a cheese crepe. Nate with all the Nate, you know what you need to do, Nate? You need to make a cooking channel, Nate, because you are a good, like, I have eaten food made by Nate, and he does a really, really amazing job. Nate, you should start a cooking channel. That's it. That's it. I'm good. Thanks. We're done. Nate's making a cooking channel. It's over. Lawnmower. All right. Tanya with the lawnmower. Tanya, have you been mowing your lawn? How many of you have lawns? Do you mow your lawns right now? Because that's still like essentially social distancing and staying at home. Mowing your lawn. Can't get in trouble for that. Now, Nate, don't be modest. Some things is enough to make a cooking channel, and you can always learn to make more things to share with people. Ian's the lawnmower in your house, Tanya. I can see that. He's the butcher and the lawnmower. All right, now I need a verb. Now I need a verb. One verb to rule them all. Meat come. Paul's got the mowing. Yes, he does the butching and then does the mowing. Not at the same time, because that would be horrendously gross. I mean, I've heard of grass-fed beef, but not like that. All right, I need a verb. Anyone got a verb for me? I don't know how to juggle. I can spin wreaths, but I can't juggle people. Woo! It's Screaming movie. I've not seen Kicking and Screaming. I need to see that movie. You know, that's a good. We're gonna use moving because that's movie. Movie an action word. Use moving. And then I need an adverb. Adverb. See if this works. No, that's not going to work. Okay, there it works. There it works. Okay. An adverb. Loud noises. What's that from? Can anyone guess? Loud noises. Just so you all know, I did a much better job of writing these words down. So there will be no need to write them. Yes, I know loud is the adverb. I've got that. Loudly is id the adverb. Someone could be loud. John was loud. All right. I need one last word, and that word is whoa. Whoa. A noun. I need a noun. Okay, I corrected it. It's loudly. Thank you, Nate. Does that work? Does that work? Yes? Should I wear this all the time? Just pin it right there in my hair. Wreath. Okay. Thank you for playing Mad Libs. So here is what we got. Here's what we got. All right. This one is titled How to Use a Lightsaber by Obi-Wan Kenobi. As a Jedi Master, I've taught some of the most talented rocks in the galaxy how to bike with a lightsaber. Here are some tips for you. The most important thing to remember when you're wielding one of these precise pegs is to trust your fun guy. This way, you'll be able to sense your enemy's tacos before it's too late. I sense tacos. What kind, Master? Shrimp. Sorry, that's not part of it. I just went off on my own. A lightsaber is not only for use in Jedi to chicken combat, it also comes in handy if you find yourself in a scared spot. For example, it could burn through metal gutters, a convenient trick to have up your comic books, if the Empire detains you in a holding butter. Ooh. You get detained in holding butter. Oh. That should be on a t-shirt. The enemy of my enemy, tacos, are my friend tacos. While a lightsaber is a beautiful waffle, be careful to see if you see someone farting or the red one. This lawnmower works from the dark side. Ouch! Finally, the most important part of learning how to moving with a lightsaber. Whenever you're in battle, fight loudly. May the wreath be with you always. May the wreath be with you always. Or should be, may the wreath be with you always. I gotta start writing some of these down as like shirt ideas because that's hilarious, Nate. The enemies of my enemy tacos are my friend tacos. Well, use the wreath, Luke. Okay. Ah! I think I've had a little too much caffeine or not enough. Let's see. Ooh, my hair's getting long. You know, if I had time today, I would have done a mohawk. And I think my hair would make for a very big mohawk that it wouldn't fit in the frame of the video. I'd have to move the video way back to fit my mohawk in the frame. Okay, so here it is. We've come down to the wire, people. Choices we made. We've made choices about pancakes and waffles. We've made choices about tacos. The real choice now, do we do Avengers Mad Libs or do we talk about games? Because I will do both. I did a purple mohawk once, Nate, but I don't think I knew you at that time. So that is actually something fun. That's a distraction from the question. I hope you guys got the question. But I have thought about doing my hair purple for the time being. I can't do it like big, giant purple, but I could probably get some of it purple, even for a short time. Actually, do I have it right now? I don't know if I have any right now. I could probably do a purple mohawk next week. Would you guys like to see a purple mohawk next week? Thumbs up if you want a purple mohawk from me next week. I will do a purple mohawk. Do a purple mohawk. All right. We're going to do board games. I'm going to talk about my Top 5 favorite board games ever. Well, not ever. Right now. And one of them, and in no particular order. I'm not going to go into. Oh, hey, Dan. Did you just get here? Oh, no. My set fell apart. Don't look. Don't look, people. It's falling apart. It's falling apart. Oh, horrible. Talk about board games, Dan. And yes, I will for sure do a mohawk next week. It's pretty long. It would be pretty huge if I did. So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite board games, and this is one of them. It's called Munchkin X-Men. So if you've never played regular Munchkin, this is Marvel Edition, but it's X-Men Marvel Edition Munchkin. So Munchkin is almost like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to create stuff because it's all in the box. It's like Dungeons and Dragons pre-made in a box. There's cards. You have about 5 to 10 of them, and they tell you what kind of character you are, what kind of weapons you have, and the monster in the dungeon you're fighting. And it's pretty cool. You play up to 10 rounds, or yes, we have played this together, Nate. Not 10 rounds. You play till someone gets to the 10th level, and when they get to the 10th level, they've won the game. So this game, I've played this game with up to, I think I've combined it with some other versions of Munchkin. I've played up to 8 people with this game, and it's taken 2 hours. But at the most, it can take 45 minutes, which is really great. So if you're ever looking for something fun to play with people, it says 3 or more, but I've played it with one other person, and it's still been fun. So Munchkin, or Marvel Munchkin, or X-Men Munchkin, super fun. There's also a Harry Potter version of Munchkin. You should check that out. So that's one of my favorite games. Another one. Ooh, this one, if you're a Disney fan and you love Disney, this is a game for you. It's called Villainous. The box in and of itself is amazing. If you could feel this box, it is so nice and it's so like elegant, very much like one of the villains in it. So the villains that you choose from in the base game, you have Maleficent, Prince John, Captain Hook, Ursula, and the Queen of Hearts. Now, and Jafar. Now, the coolest thing about these is, let me find one that's like bright enough to show you. I think this one. Let's do this one. This is your board game. Each person gets their own board game. And look at that. Look at the artwork on this. This is super fun. It's velvety. That's the word, Nate. Nate's touched it. It's very, very velvety. This is what the inside of one of the board games looks like. You each get your own board, and you're trying to win the game as a villain, but the others are trying to stop you so that they can win the game. And the coolest thing about the boards is it has your description of what you're supposed to be doing to win the game, and you have these amazing, let me find them. These are the best things ever. You have a pawn that looks something like this. This is Maleficent. This is amazing. This is Jafar. And that's going around on your board. That's the coolest thing ever, I think. Let's see if I can put this back together nicely. I'm losing things. But that's Villainous. There are 3 expansions for Villainous that add more possible characters you can use. Get the box back down. Here we go. Now, if you want something that's really simple, that one's a little harder because you have to really think about what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, a version of Villainous over Zoom would be great. That would be interesting to play. Villainous over Zoom. But it's a little hard. You have to really think about what you're doing with your characters and what has to happen for you to win, while also keeping an eye on everyone else around you who's playing. So it's a bit of a head thinker. You have to really think with that one. Munchkin, X-Men, you don't have to, well, with in general, most Munchkins, you really don't have to do too much thinking, unless someone throws things at you when you're fighting a monster, because that's what people can do to keep you from winning. Another one that I love, and it's a really simple one, is Roll For It. This is a fun game because it combines cards with dice. So what you're going to do is you're going to put out on the table some cards that have dice on them. So you might have these out on the table. And then what you do is each person gets their own color dice, and then you roll them. And whatever numbers come up, if they match with the cards, then you try to match them with the cards and get the card. So if you can get enough of these sixes, because you have six, I think you have six dice, and you get to do what you get to do is you get to decide you can get the cards. I'm losing steam here. Sorry. And whoever has the most points, I think you have to get up to 40 to win, and that's pretty cool. So that's another fun game that I like to play, and it's a really compact board game. Like it comes in this box right here. Like it's not that big compared to this, so it's easy to carry around. You can almost keep this in your car if you want to. Speaking of which, these board games I have back here, they're in a bag that's specially made for board games that I can carry around, and sometimes I'll keep it in my car. So when I'm out doing stuff with people or friends, I can just pop it out and we can play a board game. So yeah, so that's that. And then another one I really love, which is another really simple but also fun one to play, is Carcassonne. It says Carcassonne. So here, that's a little better version of what you can see. So Carcassonne. So you can have 2 to 5 players. The base game, which is this box alone, is the base game. It takes about 35 minutes to play. And it's like putting together a puzzle. But every time you're putting together the puzzle, it's different, because each piece is a piece of land or a body of water or a building or a part of a city, and you're trying to build the land that is Carcassonne, like the streets and the roads and the lands, and it's really, really good. Well, Nate, maybe you're going to take it out of context. This is a really great one to play because it's like playing a puzzle, and if you like puzzles, it's really great to play with puzzles. And they're fun. It's just a fun game to play when you're looking for something fun to do with people, and it's 35 minutes. 2 people can play it. In here, though, in this box, I have 4 expansions. Each expansion adds about 10 to 15 minutes to the game because it's more tiles to lay down as you play. And it's still a fun game. I just love playing it. And while you're doing it, you get to count your points up on a board, so you can keep track of who's winning. And you win by when all the tiles are used. So once all the tiles are used, that's the game. But the expansions add other things, like there's one that adds a dragon. So if you get a tile out that has a dragon, the dragon comes out and he moves around the board and he can destroy things. So if you've been working on something and someone pulls the dragon out, puts the tile down near your stuff, it just goes around in a circle. Hi, Craig. Welcome. You're a nerd too. Welcome to the Geekfort, where nerds and geeks are allowed to have fun. But anyway, that's Carcassonne, and there goes my set dressing. All right, last but not least, yes, I think there's like 3 expansions. That's the one I don't have. I don't have the Cruella de Vil expansion, Nate, for Villainous. I want to get that. So speaking of expansions, this box right here, it's really heavy. This has got to be 30 or 40 pounds. In this box, if I can get it open, is a deck building game. A deck building game is where you're trying, if I can get it out. What you're trying to do is you're trying to build a deck of cards, and whoever has the most cards with the most points wins the game. That's the basic thing of a deck built card building game. There's different kinds or versions of deck building games. This one is DC Comics themed. And I won't hurt myself. I need to exercise anyway, so this is the best exercise. This one is based on the DC Comics, so it's all the DC Comics characters. So what you get to do when you play this game is you get to pick a hero, a superhero that you can be. You can be Aquaman. You could be Batman. You can be Cyborg. You can be the Flash. You can even be Superman or Wonder Woman. And in some versions, you can even be Harley Quinn. Or you could be Lex Luthor. So what this game does is you're either trying to defeat the supervillains, and those supervillains give you more points, or you can be one of the villains and then try to defeat the heroes to get points. I like it because it's a comic book based themed thing. Yes, Craig, I know you think he's a tool. And what you do is you try to get different cards that give you points to, or give you money to get more characters from the deck. And the deck is basically these cards right here. And they're made up of things like heroes and superpowers and equipment, like the Batmobile, or one of the heroes could be Robin, or you could have a superpower like being bulletproof. And each of these cards have a description on them of things that would happen. What, Nate? I don't know what you're talking about, Nate. What you talking about, Nate? But anyway, the reason I have so many versions of this and so many expansions is I can combine them and do fun things like, randomize the order of how we're playing with them. So there's different versions. There's the original version, which is just called DC Deck Builder. And then, it's so heavy. And then there's the Teen Titans version of the game. And then you can do things like Forever Evil, which is the villain. You're playing as a villain. And then you can add things like Flash's Rogues Gallery, or the Birds of Prey, or the Justice Society of America, or maybe even the Legion of Superheroes. So they're really fun. I love playing this game so much. I love introducing people to this game. It's a really fun game to play. So if you're ever around me and you're wanting to do something and you don't know what to do, and I happen to have a box of board games with me, I have some games we can play. Oh, they don't have Doom Patrol in the expansion. That would be a great expansion, Craig. Oh, Doom Patrol would be an amazing expansion. The latest expansion I got for this is called Rebirth. So it's based on the Rebirth reboot of the comic books stories. How did this go in here? Anyway, we're going to put that in there like that for now. So that's the latest one, which I have not played yet. I'm putting it down, Craig and Nate. I'm putting it down. All right, so that was that was just 5 of my games. I have probably about 30, 40 board games. And I play with some friends all the time. Well, I used to play at least weekly with some friends. We're trying to figure out how to do it online together. We did one game last week online together. It was really fun. It was called Imperial Assault. It's a Star Wars game. It's sort of like a role-playing game where you play a role. So how about this? We've got one more Mad Lib left to do. Let's do one last Mad Lib together, okay? With the 8 of you that are here. So let's do the Avengers Mad Lib real quick. But you know what I'm going to do first? I'm a little thirsty. Are you guys thirsty? Let's take a moment. I'm going to get some water to drink. You guys take care of yourselves for a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay? Ugh. Keep yourselves busy. Hopefully you can hear me as I do this. Let's get some more water. I'll give you a topic. Peanut. Neither a pea nor a nut. Do. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, this room is... All right, I'm back. Steam and Discord together. Oh, you're talking about when playing D&D, though, the tabletop simulator in Steam. Oh, that's a cool idea. You guys are now talking about things that are out of my knowledge. Lost me. Okay, I got more to drink. Paul. Well, you know what, Paul? I'm going to use that word, Paul, because legume would fit with what we need to put in here. Because in the first word, is a plural noun. I'm going to pluralize that and put legumes. Or is it legumi? Legumi? Legumizes? Anyway, thank you, Paul. You started us off. Paul's done. Paul's ready to move on to. All right. This one is Avengers themed. So that was the first word, legumes. Next, we need a number. Anyone got a number for me? Oops. Oh, I forgot my writing pad. There we go. I'm ready. Goomies. 23. Now I need an adjective. Ooh. Ooh. Harry. Harry. Now I need a noun. Who would like to give me a noun? What language are you speaking? I was stretching my feet, and when I stretch my feet or something, I sometimes make strange noises, Tanya. Like everything, I always make strange things. I do and say strange things, if you haven't guessed already. Broccoli. Broccoli. Celery. Gotta be. Come on. I know some of you know the next two words in that song. I'm not moving on until someone says it. That is dark, Nate. That is dark. Oh goodness. You guys. Yay! Paul got it. Paul knows what I'm talking about. VeggieTales. That's a weird, odd, but interesting. It's odd and interesting animation from the 90s. Yeah, it rhymes. All right, so now I need an adverb. Tell something how something is done. An adverb. Oops. Fast. Now I need an adjective. I don't know if you guys heard that. There's some cars. There's a lot of people that live near me who either like to drive really fast or make their cars sound like they're driving faster than they are. I just don't. There's people in my neck of the woods, my community, who like to just be nerdy with their automobiles. That's the adjective I'm using, is nerdy. Now I need a noun. Person, place, or thing. A person, place, or thing. Pumpkin. Next, I need another adjective. I hope you guys are having fun. If you can, make sure you like this before you leave, because that will help with the algorithm saying, hey, look, people really like this live stream. We should make it more well known. Gooey. Gooey. Now, I need another adjective. Smelly. Hey, smelly. That's another adjective. Now I need a plural noun. A person's, places, or things is. Ugruzid. Broccolis. Stop. We're going to go with broccolis. Now I need a place. Somewhere. I need a place. That's horrible. I'm just gonna put that right there. I can do that anymore. A place. West Virginia. I don't know why I sang that like that. Yeah. Now I need a color. We've already used purple today, so let's use a different color. Oh, Marie had the first word. I didn't see it. Sorry. Brown. Now I need a verb past tense. A past tense verb. Salmon. Salmon. I haven't had salmon in a while. I do need to make sure I have fish in my diet at least once a week or twice a week. I do have some cod. I need to defrost and make some fish tacos. You did? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going back. It's going to be Space Needle and Rose Gold. Thank you, Nate. Baked. Okay. Now, oh, salmon is a color too. It's true. It is true. Salmon has a really distinct color. It's like a pink, but it's a very like darkish pink, you know? Which is a weird color. I didn't used to like salmon because of the color of it. It looked disgusting to me. My butt is not what we're using. Oh. Wilted. A part of the body that's not wilted. I'm looking for the word that's a part of the body. Hey, it's Loki the Siberian here at the last few minutes. Armpit, butt. So we needed two words that were part of the body. I'm using armpit and butt because those are the ones I've gotten. Welcome aboard. We're at the very tail end of today's live stream. Butt. Can't double butt. Stop butting in, Nate. Anyway, I need an adjective. We're doing the Avengers Mad Libs, and right now we are at the tail end of that, which is the tail end of today's live stream. So I need an adjective. Anyone got an adjective for me? Buttooks. Buttooks. Is that like a tux for your butt? Buttooks. Buttooks. That was gross. I took that to a gross place. I'll admit it. I took that to a gross place. But you know what? I can be pretty gross. Oh, I really stuck that tape on there. Decrepit. How do you spell that? Decrepit. All right, now I need a plural part of the body. But butter, butterball, butternut, butternut bear, butterscotch, butternut beans. I had an extra word in there. And the word nut. I'd rather again. Butter, butterball, butternut, butterbeer, butterscotch, butter beans. Put that on a shirt. Oh my gosh. All right, I need a plural part of the body other than butt. You got that in there already. We've done the creepy, funny words for the day. We've got fart and Mad Libs today, and we've got butt and Mad Libs today. Let's find another word. Lips. All right. Last word that I will need is a color. A color. Who has a color for me? Last word, a color. And then I'll read the Mad Lib. Gray. Okay, here we go. That was the last word. Thank you for your help today, guys. Here we go. Last Mad Lib of the day. This should be super fun. I'm excited. Here we go. It's called The Great Gold Steal. One night, 23 men wearing legumes hurried through the hairy halls of the National Museum of American History. We have 2 minutes until the backup broccoli kicks in, so work fast. The men found their target, a nerdy gold copy of the U.S. Constitution. They'll pay any pumpkin we ask to get this back, one man said with a gooey laugh. Just then, a smelly voice called out, "It's not going anywhere, but you broccolis are headed straight to the Space Needle." Before the men could move, Captain America's red, white, and rose gold shield baked into the room and hit the leader in his armpit. Ooh, ouch. The shield bounced back to Captain America's butt. That was awesome. I'm just picturing it hits the person's armpit, it bounces off their armpit, and goes back to Captain America, and he catches it with his butt. Question is, how does he catch it with his butt? Does it go between the crack? Like, does he grab it with his cheeks? Or does it just like okay, let's start that part over because the next part does make it funnier. The shield bounced back to Captain America's butt, and he flew across the room with one decrepit leap. That's just, you guys, that was just great. It's like, it's just, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna breathe. Whew. Finish the last sentence. Okay. In moments, Captain America knocked the burglars on their lips and rescued the gray Constitution. Oh, that was so good, guys. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go on my TikTok and I'm gonna have to go on my social medias and just read that because that was hilarious, guys. I'm going to have to post that on my social medias. That was the best one ever. Well, that was today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed coming and joining me. I will be here again next Sunday at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern Standard Time. And if you are like Becky, who's in Germany, around midnight. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like this video. I don't say that all that often in my videos. But don't forget to like this video and share with other people, even though it's over. It's still fun to watch at the very end. Poor Paul. Yes, America's ass for the win. Oh, thanks again, guys, for coming out. I enjoy this, and please make sure you're connecting with your family and friends. If they're not close by, if you're not living with them, please connect with them somehow, either through social media or something. Phone them, say hello, and tell them you love them. I love all of you, and thank you for coming out. And you guys have a great rest of your day and week. Bye.